I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
"27 Last Seed, Day 12. Dar Nahara is fleeing from me since he has taken advantage of Jared Red Axe to stole the axe. Jared Red Axe has stopped Dar Nahara and Dar Nahara has dropped the axe. I have told Jared Red Axe what happened to him that night and he gave me 250 gold for finding his axe. I went into the guard tower and found a dead guard. I must report this. The town guards asked me to report this to Angerel, who is in the fort. 28 Last Seed, Day 13. It's been a day since Nellos agreed to acquire the key to the Andrano ancestral tomb. He should have it ready by now. I've given Nellos Onmer his payment and received the key to the Andrano ancestral tomb in return. 28 Last Seed, Day 13. Angerel wants me to guard the inside of the guard tower. I have killed a smuggler which disguised as an Imperial Guard. I must tell Angerel about this. Angerel wants me to go to Punamu, which is northeast of Pelagiat, and kill all the smugglers inside. I've gained access to the Andrano ancestral tomb. Now I only need find the skull of Lavule Andrano and return it to Sharn Gramuzgov. 27 Last Seed, Day 12. Dar Nahara is fleeing from me since he has taken...
And so, welcome back. This is Adventures of Shiayu Rosto, and we are in our 13th day of Lost Seed, and in the Andrano ancestral tomb, trying to find the skull of the Vule Andrano for Sharn Gramuzgov, which is a future informant about going on with the main quest for the blades, for Chaos Crusaders and so on. But first we must find this skull, and the thing is made a little more difficult by this great mod called Andrano Ancestral Tomb. So for now we already killed most of enemies, I hope, with my friends here, with the Alpha. Actually, she's called...
You have a question?
I don't remember her name. She's coming from the MCA mod, but I cannot see her name. While she's from one of JMK mods called the Dwarven Relic. She's Apolline here is a great mage and also good with the axe. And she's Luthien Morvain from the MCA companion mod. MCA mod with companion. Oh, but she needs some work. You see, we can see one of the problems with transparency with alpha in Morrowind is when you have overlapping meshes using alphas, you oftentimes have disappearing one of them at certain angles. This happens usually with hair when you go into the water, but as this is one of the overhauled tombs, usually modders put some fog meshes to give this nice effect, but this has a problem that sometimes it creates this kind of conflict. So the one way to solve this is to change the setup for the hair, so it is not only blending, but it has some test settings, so anything not zero about transparency is rendered anyway. So it's sort of compromise because you this way you can see some jagged line, some not perfectly carved line in the hair, but at least you always see the hair. So I think I will try to tweak things also with this hair, so I will take a note. I think I already tweaked the hair of Apolline, but not the hair of my Lutean MCA companion here. So let's take a note. Tweak Lutean hair. And this could be an interesting thing to learn also how to do something like this, because you have to do several things in order to be able to do something apparently easy like this. You have to find the proper NPC, find the proper hair that the NPC is using, and then when you know that, you can look for the head mesh and the hair mesh and change the hair mesh using if scope usually. Not really difficult, but there are these 3 or 4 steps you have to be able to make. But anyway, we will do another time maybe, but for now let's go. Try to open this door. There's a ghost. So that's usually a problem when you have enemies trying to open doors from the other side. But this time I've been lucky. Okay, so problem is we have some idea where to look for. There should be a secret chamber not far from here. But we went down from here, so this way I think. No secret doors. So I think the entry is. Actually, we can try to open this, but we already explored here. Oh, we can go down here too. Already did, probably. Pretty dark here.
Word a field unsung.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is a new place.
Engasta, Kvada, Kvakis. An obscure text in the language of the Slode, purportedly written by the Second Era Western necromancer, Engasta.
Pretty.
Engasta.
We can get this because it is war. Oh, this is a skull, but I doubt this is the one we're looking for. Too easy. Also, it should have a name, I think. Not be just a generic skull. Why can't we Oh, the old ways. But this seems the layer of some enchanter.
Throw up tents.
Maybe it's too high. Oh, we are stuck. Okay, so this happens. Every now and then you jump and you get stuck in the collision of something. So how can you solve
What was that about?
this situation? There are a couple ways. You can try the fix me command, which is just moving the player a little, but it doesn't always work because sometimes you are not lucky and you get moved to a place inside the wall. And the other way is to use the toggle collision command, but we have been lucky, so. But I'm not able to bash that small chest because it's too high. Okay. Where is Luthien? Luthien, come here.
You have a question.
Yes, let's go.
Luthien, are you stuck?
Yes.
Seems so. Right. So let's see.
What is it now?
If she can help carrying something. Well, something.
The Axeman. Of all the members of the
I think she
It's
has
fine with me.
a levitation potion. No, she has water walking. Anyway, levitation potions. Do we have some? In theory, we could be able to make one. But I have a feeling that a serious modder like the ones who did this mod are giving us some way, some levitation potion. Ooh, couple of nasty. Sorry. Ooh. Enough, enough, enough! I beg of you, please, mortal, just let us be at peace. What has taken place here, spirit? Who are all these mercenaries? Are you not in league with my traitorous niece? Has she not sent you to finish this foul ritual that now marks my bones? I know nothing of your niece, right? I'm here for your skull and I'll be taking it now. Silence your abhorrent ramblings. I had no contact with any of the Andrano family. I'm here at the behest of Sharn Gramazgob, an orc of the Mages Guild. This seems like something that...
I've had no contact with any of the Andrano family. I'm here at the behest of Sharn Gramazgob, an orc of the Mages Guild.
Sharn, so you are in league with the necromancers. Listen, mortal. I can see now that you are unawares of their profane deeds. Whatever they have offered you, I will see to it that my descendants match in full. I only request that you leave my remains in peace and inform my kin of what has taken place here. Sorry, spirit, but...
Sorry, spirit, but the payment I am to receive for this errand is not so easily given. I need information concerning the Nriveran cult.
Worry not, Breton, the Andrano clan is many. I know of one whom has the knowledge you seek. His name is Dalval Andrano. He serves in the temple of Balmora. He will not defy an ancestor request to share what his order knows. I think... Bada bing, bada bang. Okay, very well.
What shall I tell him?
Tell him what you have seen here. Tell him that our very own Goronia Andrano...
I've spoken with the spirit of Lavule Andrano and heard the tale of how his scion, Gorenia Andrano, alongside the necromancers Anirn and Sharn Gramazgob, desecrated his remains as part of some necromantic ritual. I've agreed to assist the spirit by informing descendant Drolval Andrano, a member of the Tribunal Temple in Balmora, of what has taken place inside the family's tomb.
So, I think this is where there are two branches for the quest. You can choose to kill, I don't know if you can kill the ghosts and get the skull some way and go back to Sharn, or you can choose to help the ghost talk with Drolval Andrano in the temple and basically make I think the follow-up of this quest, the second part, go. And I think Shiaryu will just help the ghost. Also because I already got that option, but my friends are fighting still. I must find a way to... Oh, they already killed the ghost? I guess. Oh, is it? Please stop fighting. I think I have a problem here. Maybe not.
badly.
Maybe not.
The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 15. These were the days
I
of
guess we can
Rizdania,
go with
when
the
Chimer
quest
and
because
the 36 lessons.
I've seen no error messages and we killed the two ghosts, so probably. Probably these are normal ghosts, ancestor ghosts. Okay. I'm still in doubt about. But anyway, we must go back to the Tribunal Temple in Balmora. But first, I'm curious about that place. Let's see. This way, probably. No, this way. Because a chamber that we can reach jumping or levitating over here. And I want to go there because I see there's mysterious light, but I think there should be somewhere. Oh, we need also some stamina and hopefully some magic. Hello, Morla or Morla. Yes, I see Morla. And in theory we should be able to recharge our magic just absorbing on the shrine. And this is the best trick you can use if you want a powerful character. You choose the Atronic sign and you look for shrines and imperial altars. And that's a pretty easy way to recharge your magic. Or a few gold, or if you are a member of the factions for free.
Everywhere. Dirt.
What's this? Oh! Gain the attention of this powerful monster, but luckily he's not jumping down. I think we... Oh no, we are not yet. Down. Oh yeah, he damaged our strength as usual. Nasty creatures. Not sure you have something for that. And we need a shrine to cure this thing. Probably. Need some restore strength. Yeah. I don't think these shrines can do something like this, but let's see. No. Usually, best thing for this are the Imperial shrines.
I could kill that ghoul. Those
At least
boots are
until
ruined.
you learn.
What was that about?
You learn some spell to restore your strength or get some potion from that. So what I think is somewhere we will be able to find some levitation potion, because you know you cannot put a place in a dungeon needing levitation without giving the player a way to reach the place. Okay, it is true that real adventurers should have a way to levitate, but we are still low level, and this is one of the first quests you are given in Morrowind, so in theory
The consolation.
we should be given some potion. Oh, this is for strength. Potion, but not the proper one. Can we do some?
Exceed. Honor.
Let's see. We are able to do some feather potion, at least. Ah, yeah, too bad. Ooh, wait a minute. This is an ingredient with a restore strength. So we could try to make a potion with the second ingredient, or we could just try to eat this ingredient because the first effect should work. Yeah, magic. Haha! Found the potion. So we are over uncovered the game, but now we know what to do. Some restore health. As you can see, first potion I'm making are really bad, but we can practice a little. So now I found a potion. I should be able to levitate all the... Oh, and we were talking last time about a possible nice thing to have about powers, because I was trying to use my sign power here, my Atronach power, I think, coming from a mod tweaking the Atronach sign, giving me this powers called Winds of Oblivion, with a good levitation for a couple minutes with some bad effects, but all in all it's pretty useful, because in the moment more dangerous you can use it to go to a safe place, and in moment like this you can use it to levitate. Or the problem is it's a power, so you can use it once in a day, and I tried to use it but I already used it. So the idea was to have something in the tooltip to tell you how much time you need to wait before your power is available again. This could be a great thing to have, because you have spell timers more or less already, but you don't have something like that for powers. And I think Null Cascade already added something like this to the latest alpha version of NWS Lure. So it's pretty fast how things are added to NWS Lure. It's great from this point of view. I have not yet updated it, mostly because I'm going to add soon a couple of mods from the latest Morrowind modding competition, and I want to keep my current version, which is something experimental, allowing to add more than 255 mods. So I have to add more mods and test this release, special release of MWSC. And so I don't want to update it for the moment, because I think it's important to test this new possibility, because a lot of people are asking be able to add more mods without having to merge them. And so probably we will have this new feature very soon, as soon as more people test the things and check if there are possible problems coming from it, because you know it's a pretty important change. We have also to think about the tools we use for Morrowind, like mesh, the conflict detectors, the merging tools, and so on. So you have to check that everything still keep working correctly, and I think most of the things should be, because we already tested a lot of them. I think the one thing that's not yet ready maybe is test preview. I think the one tool that's not yet ready for. The rest should be more or less ready. So in a very short time, I think we will be able to have an official release of MWSC UA with the new possibility of adding more than 255 mods. I think something like more than 500 or even more than 1000. So pretty much space available. Anyway, let's go there, because we now have this small potion and we can fly. Luckily we have no monsters, because already killed. Oh, a bad. Oh, and some potion over there. I would need some telekinesis here. I don't know the spell. Too far. A ring? Ah, not bad.
NEER Shudder NEER Lee No Enning ROAH Death with Stoicism.
Okay, so she is trying to read Dedrick, and every time you read something... Oh, are we sure? It's decided? Hello now? We will be able to have 1000? It's not a problem with future mages about Tamriel Rebuild and the other Tamriel mods. I'm more than happy to have more than 1000 mods without magic, but I'm not sure that when they try to merge all that Tamriel mods in the next 20 years or so, we will not reach. But anyway, I think it will be a problem that we will we will tackle when it happens, and it is not happening anytime soon, probably. So for now we will just enjoy having... Oh, you are ready? But I think that if you look at the full map, theoric map of the whole Tamriel projects, reaching that 6 times larger is not really so impossible, but I think that it will be something that will not happen in a few years. So from this point of view, probably maybe we will find a way to use more memory, and so have maybe a way to have, or even find a way to use something else, like new version of Open MW, or even something made with Unity or something else. So no problem. Not something that will happen in a short time. Yeah, I think so. So for now we will just enjoy our 1000 mods. It will be a very long loading list to post on our chats. Anyway, every time I read this Daedric, I try to learn new letter to translate, and the more you read,
death with stoicism,
the more letters you discover, and in theory each letter is giving you a new step. It is very fast to learn because there are not many letters, but I did not really try to make a serious skill that you have to.
death with stoicism.
Just something that could give you a feeling of learning. So if you want, you can just read the same scroll 100 times, and you just learn Daedric very fast. But I think it's player freedom to choose how to learn this new skill.
On Oblivion by Morian Zenas. It is improper, however customary, to refer to the denizens of the dimension of Oblivion as demons. This practice...
Okay, but I was expecting something special.
The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 28.
Something... Oh... maybe...
The Firmament by Falk. The Stars of Ten. Invocation of Azura by Sigala Parate. For 300 years I have been a priestess of Azura. In the name of the gods. In the name of the gods.
Ah, I am able to read everything. She is so much
the real
better than me.
Part 4 Anonymous.
Learning Daedric.
Arcane restored a handbook by Wapnan Ustra Preceptor Emeritus. Form. The 36 Lessons of Vivek.
Not too many books.
In the name of the gods.
So, to enjoy
the cantatas of Vivek. The cantatas of Vivek are gospel.
The Daedric translation, part of the mod. Best way is to have some other mod that is adding some different text to the Daedric scrolls, because the original in the game are not so various. It's more or less the same text in every scroll, while there are a couple mods around that change and add a great variety to to the scroll text, so it's much fun to read them. I want to get some potion, but no idea how to go there. Let's try jumping up and up. No, I don't want to sleep, I want to get that potion. It's too difficult. Anyway, there is no skull here. At least nothing special. There are a lot of skulls, but I don't think that's one of them. Oh, okay. Maybe the skull can be found only if you choose the other branch of the quest. Try bashing that.
Reluctant.
Okay, I think it's time to go back to the oh, a note.
Sharn. I'm the last one left. This mess you made here is going to be the end of me, same as it was all the others. Only myself and Yuna made it this far, and now she's been cut down as well. These abominations' curses have taken any strength that my wounds hadn't already seen to. There's no more fight left in me. I'm too weak to even lift my own warmer. If I know you as well as I suspect, your paranoia will have another party down here before long. Might be that one of them makes it out of here alive. Hell, there's a chance they may even manage to get this note to you. I suppose I may as well keep writing. I never understood why you insisted on staying in Balmora. That Altmer and her Andrino Groveler were expelled from your guild weeks ago. Last I heard they'd gone so far north that Ronese would never find them. You should do the same while you still can. Even if you do manage to hide the work you've done to this place, even if you do it before any of the other Andrino find out, Ronese is already suspicious. We both know how ruthless she can be. A thought just occurred to me. If what I've heard of the Dunmer is true, it'll be my own soul goo. The rest of the note is far too blood-stained to be legible.
So we found a pretty informative note, a skull, doubt, but let's take it. 15 seconds, not so good. Okay, I think it's time to go. Now back to Balmora. Probably there are some more hidden rooms and places to explore in the tomb, because it is huge, but all in all we found what we were looking for, a way to go on with the quest. This could be a problem, because trying to open it from the other side. Oh wow. Oh, this is the way we went down using this rope. Maybe we can use it also to climb up. Yeah. So, what time is it? 8 p.m. Lost my friends.
May I help you? Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Yes, let's go.
Now they should follow again, I think. Okay, so we should be not far from Sidonin and Pelagia. So go Balmora. I don't know, we could try to reach Balmora, but also visit Vivek, because it could be nice to get some containers. I've already these, but can try and reach Sidanim, maybe directly crossing the hills.
Sidanim.
And over there you can see Shore. It's a pretty nice mod because it's feeling like a part of the game. You see the name? And that.
You want something, friend?
I met a guy called Bert Sagbottom in Sidanin who said he was the Sublime Toe Master, whatever that is. Still, he looked harmless enough.
Okay, this is the boss of the Five Doors Guild, which is apparently a joke mode, but it's not really just like that because it's a real quest mod. And I think I already played it in some streaming a while ago, but always nice to start because it starts here in Sidanin, so let's join the Five Doors Guild. And now we are. What's the catch?
What's the catch? What membership form?
Oh, by the way, Night Cascade, I think I had from a message in the Discord channel about triggering some error, pressing a number for the topic, for the choice that is not present, but I tried several times, but it is not giving problems for me. So if I press 4 or 3 or something like this, it is not giving problems. Maybe it's a different version, the one that think my lord was using, because it works fine for me. I see. Okay, we join.
Well,
Sign up.
for better or worse, I joined Bert Sagbottom's guild, so onward we go to fame and glory. Yeah, right.
Wonderful, we are now. She are you roasting the ingrown nail of the Five Toes Guild. Work hard, always meet your quests with a valiant heart, and you will receive promotion and fame and glory. Okay, let's see what quests. Oh yes, quest thingies. Well, I do need a
Bert
special
has asked
book.
me to go to the house of his friend Itten in Balmora to ask for a loan of a book. Go borrow a book. Wow, this sure is adventuring hero style. Not.
Okay, we need to find a book in Balmora. And that's another quest. Oh, and I think there's danger here. Want to show you one thing. As you can see, this is real light coming from the window. Okay, so we could spend the night here in this nice barn,
Outlander, what do you want?
in theory. I think we can sleep here, in theory. Not sure it works because spending a night in exterior places, it's not easy, as there are creatures usually. Let's try. It worked.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Aril told me that his rental house is available to anyone needing a bed for the night.
Ah, that's because Vodonius Nucius did leave the room where he was living, and now we can use a bed there, I think. Not going to buy our dream artifacts, obviously, but we can sell something. Maybe. Not sure. Don't know if this is considered to be dreamer. Hopefully, it will not. We will know soon. If some guard is going to arrest us. I could also solve this. I think so.
Do you want something from me?
And we should be able to buy a house for the Hardenshire Thieves Guild, but we need a lot of money.
Sure.
And so, this is not something we can do
I could kill
at the
that
moment.
boy. Those boots are ruined.
I'm just hired help.
Okay, so this is an extra quest you could do for Chaos, talking with you alone, and it's a way to reach Strossam Cay Island, but not something I want to do now, but I think we already played the ones.
Never
That
mind.
mod. It's a pretty nice mod with a lot of new architecture and meshes and everything. Probably it is the best Morrowind rendition I've found so far about the island of Stars and Cay and the Red Guard game transported to Morrowind. There are two available. One is an interior like exterior mod and one is a more traditional exterior mod. This one is the exterior, and all in all I think it's a little better than the first one, but they are both good mods. Not finished completely, but they are already in a very playable state, so give them a try if you didn't already. And then we have Aldenshire and other places. But for now, let's go and
Was you?
Yes?
reach
I don't have a
Balmora.
lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
And we have daylight. So we could take a walk to reach Balmora, or we could try the Strider. I think my friend from MCA is able to follow as a companion during scenic travel, but
Why walk when you
Apolline
can
is
ride?
not. But she should be able to be teleported. So let's try see what happens. Also, I want to see if I am able to reach Balmora without crashing, because usually traveling by Strider is one of the things that is more taxing, because you change a lot of cells fast, and if you have some problem you will trigger it. It is more or less like super jumping using some jump scroll or enchantment to jump very fast through cells. It's a way to trigger problems very easily. So let's talk about so we try to reach Balmora.
Balmora, 14 gold pieces.
And in theory, my MCA companion should be already following. Here she is. So they are scripted to always be at the player's shoulder, so this way you can look around in first-person view without problems. But if you go to third person, you see them. They move on your back, and you can have more than one. So all in all, I think it's a pretty clever scripting. Problem is with standard Morrowind scripting, I've not been able to do something like that using a global script. They are not fast enough. So to be able to do something like this, I have to touch and change the original script in the NPC, in the companion. And so far I did it for MCA companions, for Constance, for Julan and Shani and maybe a couple other companions, but not for every companion available. So sooner or later I hope to be able to do something like that using MWS Viewer, but so far not something I tried, but in theory should be something possible. So one of the future projects is making any companion able to do something like this, following the player during scenic traveling. And crossing fingers, but for now. Oh, this is another pretty nice mod. The Dreamer Academy or studies, something like this. All in all, no crashes. That's a good sign. When I don't crash while doing this traveling route, usually it means that the game is stable.
Why walk when you can ride?
And I love to see them going away. Okay, so we have to look for Itan. I think he's some Argonian guy or girl, but probably it's a male. She is a male Argonian, and then we must go to the temple. Maybe it's easier to go to the temple first. Hello. Are you happy to see me? Not much. You're not welcome here, Outlander. He's a kimono tongue guy playing with his knife. One of the best Antares animations. If you wait with patience, is often spitting when he's looking at the player. We have some money, all in all. Try and solve this. I never read this comment about the background. I think it's added from a recent mod tweaking the generic answers, and it's pretty nice to have a poor talking about his personal story this way. I like it. So we are giving her some money.
20 gold pieces.
May each day greet you warmly, friend.
We are not lucky because we are not absorbing the magic. It's a pretty good magic effect. Let's see. I don't think we managed to get it because yeah, is reflecting a lot of magic, not only absorbing. But I took the idea from, I think, Skyrim or Oblivion, when you give money to poor people, you get some bless. And I was looking at one of the latest stream by Dana, and I was I'm not sure it was a real child looking at the stream, but or maybe it was just someone just how can I say it? Impersonating some child. You're never sure, yeah, when you're online about things like this. But assuming it was a real child, he was chatting about him playing
hello.
Morrowind.
Did you want something?
When his mother was not there because his mother was not allowing him to play alone because it was considered not a game for children, and this is true because many parts that are talking about murder and rape and things, but I think mods like this one added to a Morrowind loading list are really something that could make more children play the game. Maybe obviously not using some nude mod for
I'm out of here.
For better bodies, but could be just a good thing to add to some children game where parents and children can play together and enjoy this part very much with all these children around playing, and you can give them candies and they say no because I don't know you well and my mom told me that I don't have to get candies from people I don't know very well and so on. Like, I don't think I have some candies, but you can actually ask them.
Look, I have a candy for you.
And they give you this kind of answer. So, all in all, I think this is my #1 mod if you want to add something tomorrow in to play with your children, I think. And it's the Morrowind Children mod by Emma and a lot of other people. Okay, so we are looking for a member of the Andrano family. I don't think she's the one, but maybe. she can tell us something about it. Oh no, so. Oh, but we could get some spell. I remember already. I think so, because we are able to get. Ooh, we have plenty of good spells to buy here. So this is always hard to decide, but I think probably this one is the first thing, and then this one. And then we could use some restore for our endurance.
Outlander, what do you want?
Oh, driver Andrano.
I've actually just come from the tomb.
You dare openly speak of such heresy? That's how we tell him the story.
With one of your ancestors, Lavule Andrano. The spirit asked that I inform you of what had taken place within, and claimed that you would share information I seek in return.
And one of your own,
Gorenia, has betrayed you. Together with Anirn and Sharn Gramuzgob, she has been practicing necromancy on your ancestors. The intruders you sensed were sent to clean up their mess.
Gorenia, my poor foolish niece. Ever since she joined that Imperial Guild, she had grown increasingly distant. And so on. Your ancestor?
Your ancestor Lavule assured me that you would share any information you have on the Nriveran cult.
The Nriveran cult?
I held up my end of the bargain and informed Drovel Andrano of what took place in the Andrano ancestral tomb. Now I can only hope that he will honor the wishes of his ancestors and provide information on the Nriveran cult.
Okay, so he's looking for information.
Drovel Andrano told me about the Nriveran cult and gave some of his notes on the subject. Now I should return Chaos and report what I have learned.
So, as you can see, this is a different path which
Drovel Andrano has offered to reward a bounty on the 3 necromancers, Anirn, Gorenia Andrano, and Sharn Gramuzgob.
Okay, so for now we found a way to get the notes. Instead of getting them from Sharn, we get them from this priest, but I think from now on, in theory, you can go on with the standard quest for the blades as usual if you want, but there is the second part of the Andrano ancestral tomb mod, which was originally called Andrano Retribution, if I recall correctly, that is starting here, because I think if we ask for some offer here, we go on with the quest. Typically, our order would handle these matters internally, but I am inclined to arrange an exception in this case. And so on. My offer is this: if you are willing to aid us, I will provide you 1000 gold and magical items. Okay, we can keep what we find in the tomb and so on. And okay.
3000 gold? Count me in.
Okay, within the hour, a disciple of our Order of War is coming to Balmora and his apprentice. Okay, so
I accepted Drovel Andrano's offer to pursue the bounty on the necromancers whom desecrated his family tomb. My first action should be to visit the Balmora Guild of Mages and learn from Sharn Gramuzgov any information that I can on the locations of Anirn and Gorenia Andrano. I am to keep Sharn occupied until the temple's ordinators arrive to arrest her.
okay, so we should go there and talk with her. Ooh, someone robbed us. Oh, as we are here, we could just
I could kill that woman. Those boots are rude.
go to the shrine, look for some other spells.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a rat.
No. I hate when they go away right when you're trying to talk to them. Oh, this is interesting. Ah, this one, but I don't have enough money for some restoration, so let's buy this one.
Athena, Valino, Varinarima.
I want to talk with the other one, so this is MCA. Not really useful.
Learn by serving, layman.
Okay, so I think there's a couple of priests down here.
Speak, traveler. Haven't I heard of you? Time to talk? I have a few minutes.
Oh, another MCA companion.
I've heard there's been some strange accident near the O'Day Plateau. Maybe it's worth investigating.
And this is a great mod called I don't remember the name, but pretty great mod. Oh, here
It seems some big thing has fallen from the sky into the swamp near the O'Day Plateau. I should take a look when I pass nearby.
Oh, the Mars ball. Okay, so need some more money. Let's see.
You have a question.
Tape 10 Klaus, I've seen your question. The mod that grays out the topics and makes them blue and so on is a UI expansion, and it is the mod that most of them use to add new features to the whole interface, like the search by filtering and so on. And one of the features is doing this for the dialogue. Let's find this.
What is it now?
And I think that recently I've been able to also improve it a little, this thing, because it had a problem with very long topics, like the ones added by mods like the less generic NPCs. Usually these are like long answer, continue, and so on, because they are too long to be just one answer. And this part of the mod was not working with this kind of answers, because it was just considering the first one, and so it was not graying this kind of topic. I think I found a way to mostly make it work. So in theory it's something that I'm testing, and for me it should work already this way. So probably in the future maybe we will add also this thing to the UI expansion, like we added the numbers to to press if you want to answer some choice. But you find it. The link is on the Nexus, and the latest version is on GitHub, I think. But that's the link. And let me check. I'm looking for some very long topic to see if I can show you this thing, but they don't. When you are looking for them, you never find them. Only when only when you don't want to find them. But typically they are added from mods like the less generic NPC mods or series that add these long kind of topics and answers. I think I will go first to Chaos, because we should have now information about letter to Sean, letter. Note. This one, maybe?
Riskar. Don't think I've forgotten our wager.
This is note to Riskar.
Please, I beseech anyone's help. My friend and lover, Processus Vitellius.
Old things.
Shiaryu Ralston. Meet with me at the Telvanni Council House in Sadrith Mora. I have some important matters to discuss with you. Asina Telmatus.
Is another quest.
The following are notes on the Narivaran cult as requested by Caius Cosadas. The Narivaran cult. This Ashlander religious cult follows prophecies of a Narivar reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes, to re-establish the traditions of the prophet Velith, to cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, and to drive all outlanders from Morrowind.
And so
Both WII Nug how INDHD Diddy OD
oh, this is pretty long. We're not really able to read it properly, but we are learning Dedrick more and more. I think this is not something you can read.
Shiaryu Ralston. Meet with me at the Telvanni Council.
Okay.
Manual of Spellcraft, an introduction. For my gods and
Okay, we will read it another time. For now, let's go to Chaos. Oh, also as we're here,
so I'm going to be a farmer.
so he's the one giving us a lot of quests to free the roads from bandits. And also I think he's providing travel to several places.
May the wind be on your back.
Could be pretty useful. And I remember this way probably. Ooh, fast Eddie. Oh, this is a typical. Okay, so this is a typical entry causing problem usually with this feature in standard UI expansion, and I tried tweaking it to recognize the continue. So in theory this should stay gray, as expected, even if it is divided in more than one answer, and it seems it is working. If you do your things with a certain attention, I think it is perfectly possible to keep adding new mods and testing new mods and keep on playing your previous saves. But you have to find a proper method and the proper tools do it correctly. Personally, I am playing some saved games that are from several years ago with a very high level character. Nowadays I mostly use them to test, but it is perfectly possible to keep on playing the same saves and the same character for years and years and testing and adding new mods. It takes time to learn how to use the tools, but we have all the needed tools to do something like that. Much more than more recent Bethesda games like Skyrim or Oblivion. Because Morrowind is naturally simpler in his save structure, and it is easier to mend if you break something. And also tools are very old, history is long, and so it's not so impossible. But essentially you have to learn to use very well first Mesh, because Mesh is the tool that has most things able to help fixing the saves and updating the mods correctly to be able to keep on playing. But it's possible.
What do you think of Balmora?
Okay, Eddie, good to know that at this time in the morning, I think. Yeah, at 10 o'clock in the morning, we can find Eddie here. This is good to know because I have the scheduling mode and oftentimes it's hard to find him. Anyway, let's go looking for this. A suspicious dark elf. Nothing. Good day to you. I was not remembering that thing. Probably added by some hello. Curious about it. I love the mod adding these kind of. Oh, it's a new small apartment here. Can we enter? No. Okay, let's go down. Our friend. Hello. Chaos.
The spymaster seemed happy with the notes I gave him on the Nrivaran cult. He said he'd like some time to think how the information fits in with the Emperor's plans for me. So if I want, I have some time to do a little freelance adventuring. But whenever I'm ready, Caius says he'll have new orders for me. The spymaster promoted me to apprentice rank in the Blades. He seems pleased with me, because he also gave me a little present.
So we could ask for new orders, but for now maybe it's better to try and go on with the Andrano quest. So next step, Balmora Mages Guild. I don't like your face.
There is no escape.
Oh, what happens?
I should probably wash up before heading home.
Hello, Wood Elf. I think I have solved part of the problems that I was having with the QQQBBB mod tweaks I was trying to do. I found that I was referring to a wrong property, something like that. So a good part of the not walking name, I think, has been solved. There are still some NPCs like, for instance, Luthien and the MCA companion that are not working, but all in all, I think most of them should work. Anyway, we must go to Sharn. No Sharn. An empty potion, I recall.
Sharn Grandma's gob has gone missing from the Balmora Guild of Mages. I found a used potion of recall in her corner, but little else to go on. I should return to the temple and inform Drovel that we'll need to rethink our strategy. Need fresh void salts? Out of Didra hearts? We keep. Hadron Grijek writes this, so when he is dead his good idea stays around to be used. Hadron has long success as warrior because has secret weapon, proving Hadron is smarter than enemies. When getting ready to fight.
This is a sort of recipe for rolling crafting equipment, I think. By the way, we should have and the release of the new version of Morrowind crafting after all these years, hopefully in a short time. I was hoping to have it for Christmas, but I was too optimistic. But I think the work is nearly done, because Drac on the Morrowind Discord usually posts about it, and it should be not far from finished. And I could drop something here because not sure I need everything. Like my beloved books. For now, we will place down here.
Basic cooking. In this book,
proper torture techniques.
Count only the happy hours.
Hello. Okay, so Ajira is one of our best friends. So in theory, should give us good money. Not so much, but better than most vendors. Oh, 50 hard. Okay. Nothing here. And yes, we need to do this quest too for you. We know, but you know, time is short and all that. Oh, maybe we could also talk with Asphalt as we are here.
And that! And that!
No news. Yes, I would.
I have received an odd proposal from Tapius Esdrecus. He knew who I was before I introduced myself, and told me to go to Pelagiad, where I am to meet with someone named Samaya. I must greet her by saying I wish to speak of Sanguine, my sister, which is odd. I should investigate soon.
So... I need to refresh it first. I think this is the mod. Let's see. South cities.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
Yeah. We were also looking for an Argonian, I think, called Itan. Or Itan,
May
something
your
like
kills
this.
be quick and many.
Hello. Not sure about it, but I think I can jump and do something like this and she should follow. Yeah. So we have news.
I have told Joel that Sharn Grandma's gob is missing. He wasn't sure on what our next step should be, but told me the Ordinators were en route to the Mages Guild. He suggests I meet up with them and decide together what path to take next.
Okay, so they should be at the Mages Guild. Hello, Prof. I'm doing, I think the
May
second
wind be on
part
your back.
of the Andrano Doom mod, what was called Andrano Retribution.
What if I help you get back on your feet?
Everybody.
Thaden Tober said not to ruin my reputation by standing at his side. He said he has requested to join the Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, Morag Tong, Smiths, Armorers, Clothier, Traders, Pawnbrokers, Taverns, House Servants, even the Thieves Guild, but they will not accept Thaden for refusing to do a duty. I should see if I can find a job for Thaden Tober so he can get some food and a bed to use.
And this is clearly
Wealth
from
beyond
the
measure out
Quest of the Week mod. So we should find a way to go out of what tavern, finding a job, and we will do it sooner or later, but for now let me check. Go back to the guild. So this way maybe a little faster. And I must say one thing, I have added mods with other mods, a great little mod called Almora Apartments, I think, that is adding, for instance, that one. But I think I have not yet explored all of them because it doesn't seem much, but that little mod is adding several new little apartments and things like this. And some of them are not so easy to find. At least if you don't look for them in the construction set, but it's pretty nice to discover them. And this is why. So, in theory, these ordinators should be already here. I see no ordinators.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
Maybe it takes some time. We must wait for them to arrive. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's try and wait. Oh, we can do something else. Oh, we can look for an item for now. I hope there's not something broken in the grass because we did not we did attack those two ghosts. But so far the journal entries has been given without problems, so probably that. Anyway, I think I've seen an Argonian walking around. First time I entered to Balmora here. He was walking around here and in front of the road. Maybe an Argonian lady. Maybe she's moved by...
Welcome.
By some scheduling mod, probably. Oh, a pretty nice hidden bed. A hammock. I love the new world. Can I sleep here? Not sure I can. So let's take the ladder. Want to show you this thing? A companion friendly ladder. That is also going down. Basically, that's a trick. There are two ladders, and when you are in a low position, you are activating one, and when you are high, you are activating the second. So they are teleporting you to different locations. And it's nice using those because this way they are automatically compatible with your companions. Where could she be? Maybe side some of the towns.
Yes.
I heard that the Imperial Legion may be hiring at Moonmoth Legion Fort. I should go and look into it.
Oh, maybe we found some work for our
There's someone watching.
dark out friend.
I have returned to Drill's Rindo. I must come back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and watch the fight.
Oh, this was an old quest about fighting from the tavern, but it's not I-10. We must find an Argonian named I-10. Where could he or she be? Oh, let's try at Ravir shop. Hello. No friends visiting? Okay. But I think could be able to sell something else.
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Like this. In theory, he's a Kashid, maybe he's doing some contraband, he's going to buy Dwemer things without problems, but not really sure about it. Oh crap, I think I did something stupid. I dropped my containers in the tomb. I forgot about them. That's bad. I think I had also plenty of money there. Oh well.
What is it now?
Okay. Let's try the other tavern. The guard is trying to kill a rat.
To whom it may concern. I find myself in need of raw glass for an alchemical experiment, and would gladly pay 250 septims to anyone able to deliver a portion to my shop in High Town. Nalcaria of Whitehaven. I have found a notice posted by Nalcaria of Whitehaven.
I could kill that.
She is apparently looking for it. The St. Dylan Inquirer asked.
And we have various
I am in the unfortunate
little
position of
quests.
needing to remind my patrons of this establishment's rules. It has come to our attention that the Dwemer ruins of Arndhand, just east of Balmora on the road to Malagmar, have become inhabited by bandits. The St. Dylan Inquirer ***. I believe I left my family's ancestral dagger, somewhere in this very establishment. If someone could find and return it to me, I would be very much obliged. Balner Andrani, Plala Council Manor.
And this is another interesting little quest.
I have found a note posted by Balner Andrani at the 8 Plates notice board, stating that he lost his dagger somewhere at this tavern. I should search for it if I have the time.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick. I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
I know, Argonian. Oh, here it is.
I have found Balner's dagger. I should return it to him at the Council Manor, here in Balmora.
You may speak.
Fight well.
And I think is the one.
I have returned Balner his dagger and he seemed very grateful.
Okay, so let's visit some shop, like a book.
Scout's log. Cure blight. Ash salt scrib jelly cure disease. Chalk. The true nature of orcs. Masters of Vardenfell. Acrobatics. Sanity.
Oh, this is a
Viva
cheat sheet. Where coming from? Scroll of grade.
The Pig Children by Tiston Bane. The Fate of House Al-Klamai. Vivek and Mephala. An overview of gods and mysticism, the unfathomable voyage. Chinak's fire and faith. On Wild Elves by Frontier, Conquest, and a Changed Ones. The Yellow Book of Riddle. Recent Bridges of Vardenfell, by Solary Bradry. With Vardenfell's rugged landscape, the need for bridges has created several interesting structures over the many decades. In recent time,
interesting.
Varieties of Didras.
About adding bridges to Mises. But let's see.
A Feast for Free or The Poor Traveler's Guide to Eating Well on the Isle of Vardenfell. The Princess on the
Retainer of House Telvanni.
Nursery Rhymes by
What can I do for you?
Food of the Gods.
There is a small conflict between this chest
The Anuad paraphrase. The anticipate. Mixed Biography of Queen Berenzia. Biography.
Okay, so these are
The Brothers. Book of Passages by Vabaren Favala. Vardenfell has many interesting and useful tunnels.
tunnels added by the mod.
Reflections.
That gal looks familiar.
So lots of nice books to read, but no. Argonian friends. Here. I don't think she's the one, because she's added by some mod.
I was told that the Balmora hangout for the Kaminatong is the corner club called the Council Club.
Let's do some business, shall we?
And this is good to know. We did look here.
Can I be of service? I am at your disposal.
Oh, she's here. Not a good place for an Argonian, but maybe she's just helping with the cleaning. Oh, Hull. Not the one I'm looking for. Maybe he's not an Argonian. I have wrong memories.
Fair
Speak,
travels,
traveler.
friend.
here is the house. So probably it could be a place to look for. Hello, Ski Squeal. If the question is if I'm playing using Open Morrowind, no. I am a very how can I say it? A very I cannot find the proper word, but I am a standard Morrowind user. For a lot of reasons. I don't think it will be easy to enter here. I'm not a good thief for now. So, finding I don't.
Sarah.
Aha. See? I'm not even sure Aitan could be an Argonian, but he's 9 toes, so it's a blade. Okay, so last try. Hello.
It has come to our attention that the Dwemer ruins of Arnthand, the St. Dylan Inquirer ***, Due to a change in policy, all requests
Aha! Finally found him. So Sagbottom sent you for that book he's been after? Monsters are down below.
That bastard. Sagbottom sent me over to Balmora to do his dirty work for him. Instead of just picking up a book, I am faced with a cellar full of monsters. On the other hand, I was complaining about the lack of adventure. Maybe Bert isn't so silly after all.
What do you ask
What do
of
you
me?
want?
I'm in a den of thieves and I've been robbed by someone. That's mod by Antares code.
You're a lot more
Pockets.
refined than
Like
most of
fighting.
the travelers I've met.
Mercenary
I
work
like
too
that.
dull. Soldiering too structured. Find greater challenge in
Okay, so we must go through some kind of secret doors. Find some monsters. I think that it could be some interaction between modes, because I don't think there are secret doors here. He's here because the scheduling mod is moving him, but he's visiting the tavern, but maybe the secret door is inside his house, so it would be difficult to enter. So all in all, I think we have a little progress about the Five Toes Guild, but we need to find a way to enter safely inside it. Turns over. Someone has been killed. Some bandit, maybe. Yeah, some brigand. We must enter there, in that house. Not something easy at the moment.
Need I call the guards?
Let's see if the ordinators are Mages Guild. They should be. No hints, so I'm not sure if mod is working as expected, because in theory these ordinators should be visiting this place. I think let's check again. Okay, so tell you what, I will try and rest a little, see if ordinators are coming, or else I will save here and maybe try to understand if the mod is working properly, looking at the mod and see if we have to do some more steps. So let's save. Then we will try and sleep for hours. People is walking. People is moving. Are moving. Breton lady. I'm a member, so they make me enter while I knock the door. But I see no ordinator, so there must be something we have not done properly, or there's some kind of conflict blocking the quest for some reason, so I have to investigate more, and for now I think I will stop here. So thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time.